Welcome to Pages and Pods. This podcast returns us to Rudolf Steiner's book, How to Know Higher Worlds. In the previous podcast, I stated that we would continue through Chapter 1, but this will not be the case. The entirety of Chapter 1 can be summed up on pages 52 through 54 on Chapter 2, where Steiner states, as esoteric students, we must not lose any of our human qualities, but must remain noble-minded, good people, sensitive to all aspects of physical reality. He reminds us that before learning about higher worlds, we have only known physical reality. If you start on the journey with sincerity, it will open your eyes to a world unseen by most people. Steiner outlines a few simple practices to begin your journey. These are forms of meditation to help you change your way of perceiving the spiritual forms of the material world. He directs you to practice looking at living things in their state of blossoming and in their deterioration or decline. This is a very Buddhist way of seeing the world. In many Thai monasteries, there are pictures of people as youthful and then again as cadavers, or in some state of dying and even in hell. Some are very disturbing. But the message is to see that everything that has life also faces death. They are inseparable. Steiner takes this a step further. He asks you to focus all of your attention on the living thing, be it a flower, a tree, something in its prime. With practice, you will learn to observe every aspect of the object and become fully aware of its physicality and spirituality. You will also connect with all of your emotions and thoughts about it. Then, you must see it withering and dying. You must clear your mind and focus intently on the object in its state of decline and decay. Follow your thoughts and emotions as the object fades away. He suggests that the feeling of blossoming and flourishing will feel like sunrise, and that withering and dying will feel like the rising of the moon in the evening sky. With enough practice, you will perceive the object as spiritual lines and figures that exist in the astral plane. He emphasizes that you are seeing the underlying spiritual structures and that these structures will look the same to others who have developed their perception. In the spiritual world, life and death have a unique spiritual morphology. Steiner may be drawing on his knowledge of Johanne Wolfgang von Goethe's concept of Urpflanze, or the primal plant. In fact, in his book, The Metamorphosis of Plants, he wrote that a plant must be observed and understood in its entirety from seed to decay. To see the plant required a kind of intuitive vision or delicate empiricism that transcends empirical thinking. For Goethe, true knowledge of nature required participating in its life, not dissecting it. Steiner discusses this in his treatise titled The Theory of Knowledge Implicit in Goethe's World Conception. He says, this first activity of ours is the grasp of the senses upon reality. We must grasp firmly what is offered to the senses, for it is only this that we can call pure experience. We have to let go of the analytic mind and see with the artistic mind to reveal the idea and spirit of material reality. Once you can see the spiritual forms of things existing in the physical, sensible reality, then you are ready to see things that have no existence in the physical world at all, the supersensible realm of higher worlds. It is important not to project meaning onto these forms, but to be receptive to the meanings that will be told to you. This is known as clairvoyance. I think this is a good place to stop. While researching this book and then diving into the works of Goethe and Steiner, I learned a new lesson: the origin of clairvoyance. If you like this podcast, click the like button and subscribe. Come back again and see where this line of thought will lead us.